This video is going to be a lot longer, but apparently OBS decided not to record my mic, so I have to dub over everything. So the video and gameplay might not match up to what I'm actually saying, and I might have to loop some clip because what I originally said was either faster or slower, so some clips might be cut out. So yeah, that's why it would look like that. Hypixel released a new experimental Bedwars game called Bedwars Armed, and it's not very great for a number of reasons. By that I mean like 3. The first reason why Bedwars Armed isn't good is because the price of the guns. They are a bit too much. Well, some of them are a bit too much. Like the SMG and the rifle should be nerfed a bit, because in standard Bed Wars, the first sword upgrade you would get is most likely a stone sword, and it's reasonably priced, so you don't have to wait too long to get it, whereas an upgrade from the revolver in Bedwars Armed is most likely going to be the rifle, which will actually have you waiting for a bit longer than you might want to. So, if, let's just say, another team has a better forge, you'll have a bigger disadvantage to them than if they didn't have an upgrade. So it's very unbalanced in terms of that, whereas the swords are pretty balanced price-wise. In my opinion at least, they're pretty balanced. My next point is that the range on all the guns aren't the same, so theoretically, and this has happened to both Aaron and I when we were testing out this game, was we would get spawn camped by a person, and they would keep shooting and shooting and shooting us with a better range weapon before we could actually afford to get a better weapon. So we were stuck there for about, I think it was about 2 or 1.5 minutes, because we didn't get the gold fast enough. The third reason why it's not great is kind of, well, it does play back to my second reason a bit. It's that the Bedwars maps are too big for having guns. It's kind of goes both ways, where let's say you're bridging to mid, and that takes up a lot of blocks. It really depends on the map, because the diamonds could be kind of close to where most people would start bridging to mid. The diamonds could be close to that, so they could have a better weapon and start shooting at you, and you wouldn't be able to do much about it because you still want to build all the way to mid, so you might not get mid until a little bit later, or your gun just can't reach the person at all, so you're not able to kind of prevent them from going to mid. There's no really perfect mid. So in conclusion, the game mode is not good because of the weapon price, the range of the weapons, and the fact that the Bedwars maps are way too big to have a good balance of range. I don't really think they can really fix this game, mainly because of the third point, that the Bedwars maps are just too big to have a perfect middle. So if you're deciding whether you want to play armed or normal, I would always go for normal Bedwars.